folks, what I want to talk to you about is it's a hard subject to discuss and make sense where all parties can understand where you're coming from. I was a little bit surprised by something that I saw on Channel 2 News here in Nashville. It just got after 11 o'clock in the morning here, and I turned the news on, and they mentioned, hey, check our website about the story we had last night. And it involves a black lady wearing a t-shirt that said Black Lives Matter at the Laverne, Tennessee farmers market. She went up to this one vendor and asked how much his produce was. And he told her how much his produce was, but he also told her that he didn't want to sell to her. And of course she got all upset and she asked why. And let's see here. He said, because I seen she was wearing a shirt supporting an organization that has been protesting in a way that I thought was hazardous to our society. Okay? So, this young man was voicing his view. He was refusing to do refusing to do business with someone, and this lady that was wearing a shirt, of course, she complains to the farmers market. She complains to the city of Laverne, Tennessee, and then they tell the vendor he can't come back. Pack your shit up and leave, and you're not welcome back here. Well, whatever happened to the right to refuse service? You know, if I wear a t-shirt, and I have black subscribers, black folks out there subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate it. And I will tell you that I was raised in the most racist household you could possibly imagine. If you're not from the South, you can't imagine how racist, things were in the 50s and 60s. Oh, it was unbelievable. But anyway, it wasn't until I joined the military and learned that, we're all the same on the inside. The skin color don't make a damn. And you may be counting, you black folks, you may be counting on that white guy next to you to protect you, in a wartime situation. And you white guys, you might be counting on that black man to support you in a wartime situation. So we learned that our color was the color of our uniform. It wasn't the color of our skin. So I came back home, and I had lost so much of that racist mentality that I was quite shocked to see people still, Aryan Nation and the KKK and all that. It was my young adult years were spent away from Middle Tennessee. So to come back after 4, 5, 6 years and then get it thrown in my face again, it was quite a shock. However, in my opinion, the black folks wearing the Black Lives Matter t-shirts, in my opinion, they are the ones promoting racism. They're out there parking their cars in the middle of the interstate, stopping traffic just to say Black Lives Matter. Well, I'm going to tell you one damn thing. There wasn't one Black Life Matter if my child or my wife was in an ambulance needing to get down that fucking interstate to a hospital, and you got a bunch of black folks out here parading, holding up their signs saying Black Lives Matter, illegally blocking traffic on the interstate highway. I will guarantee you, I will be the first to put my foot on the accelerator and the last one to put his foot on the brake. You do not have the right to impede my passage on that public highway that my taxes paid for just like yours did. That highway is not designed to be a platform for you to protest upon. You can protest on the courthouse square, you can protest on the steps of the courthouse, you can, pay your $10 or whatever, how much it is, $100, whatever it costs, to organize a protest and get a license to march up and down the streets and block traffic. That's fine. But you do not have the right to force your views on me in such a way that it could possibly cost someone their life. And this black lady bitching because this, and it was a young white man. This black lady bitching because this young white man did not want to sell her any of his produce that he raised because he thought that she was supporting an organization that has been protesting in a way I thought was hazardous to our society. If there's any black folks that are watching this, how would you feel if I was wearing a shirt that says White Lives Matter? Or White Power? National Association, or NAAWP, National Association for the Advancement of White People. Why can't we just be Americans? Why do we have to be African Americans, Asian Americans, whatever Americans, why can't we just be Americans? Why can't, what was it, Rodney King? Why can't we all just get along? Well, by God. Oh, if you want to look this up, this is WKRN.com. WKRN.com. That's the local Nashville television station, ABC, Channel 2. And the article, it says, woman refused service for Black Lives Matter shirt at Laverne Farmers Market. I Googled and called these people that own the nursery and all, and I told them, I said, by God, anytime I'm in Smithville, Tennessee, and I'm driving down the road near your place, I will stop and I will spend money with you. Because there's a lot of people out here that feel the same way. So, why, and I guess this is, this is thrown out there towards black folks, I guess, and white folks to consider, but why would any group of people act in a way that would deliberately piss off the people that you're trying to protest against? Think about it. You wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt, you're screaming up and down the street, and you're protesting and you're saying Black Lives Matter, and you're insinuating by doing this that white lives don't matter. You're insinuating that only Black Lives Matter, and that's wrong. So you are promoting the racism yourself. You got to quit this shit. I'm almost 60 years old. And, I hear people bitching about, well, there's such a large percentage of black men in prison. No fucking shit. Every night in Nashville, somebody gets shot. Every fucking night. And 99 times out of 100, it's a black male doing the shooting. If black people are doing the crime, they're the ones doing the time. Now, I do understand your argument. Some folks out there say, well, the white guy, he had a better lawyer, yada, 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 and they got him off and all this kind of stuff. And that may be true in several instances. But it doesn't matter, you know, it's just like dealing with children. Well, so-and-so did it. Well, hold on just a minute. Did you or did you not do what I told you not to do? Yes. Well, then you do not have the right to complain because he did it too. The rule is don't do this, but you went ahead and do that. So you got to be punished. Well, so-and-so did it and he didn't get caught. Okay, well, he didn't get caught. Well, let's catch him. Help me catch him. Oh no, I ain't gonna say nothing. Well, if you ain't gonna say nothing, hell with it. Anyway, as far as Black Lives Matter, y'all just, all you're doing is you're digging yourselves a deeper hole. You're the ones that are backing things up. Doing this shit does not promote togetherness, you know, oneness with the world, peace and love and all that. You are the ones that want to go back to the 60s and civil rights and all that kind of stuff. If you truly want to go forward, then you need to quit talking about the difference in black and white and all that. You need, in my opinion, to promote a message of peace. You know, Martin Luther King Jr., you know, in his speech, I Have a Dream, you know, he talked about, you know, I have a dream, I see black children and white children playing together on the playground. But so many people of color are influenced by the likes of Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, and they are hate mongers, and God, they spread hate. You know, they spread divisiveness. Why can't you just look at your neighbor as your neighbor and not your white neighbor or your black neighbor? But until, in my opinion, until every person in the every young person in the United States, when they graduate high school, in my opinion, they ought to provide 1 year of service to our country. And in exchange for that 1 year of service, our country gives them a year's tuition or pays for a year of college. And then if after that 1 year they want to give another year's service to get another year of college, that's what we ought to do, in my opinion. And you're going to find there are going to be black folks working right alongside of white folks, and all of a sudden you're not going to see black and white or brown or green or purple or yellow or red. You're just going to see there's a person next to you that also has a dream, that they want to do better, that they want to get an education, you know. But makes too much sense. Politicians aren't going to do it. But I want you to know that all lives matter. And the lady, in my opinion, has no right to bitch because she went in there in her protest garment. You know, she was just looking to cause controversy. That's all it was. When you wear something like that, you are looking to create a controversy. If I were to wear a shirt that says white power or white supremacy or the KKK was right, or you know, let's send all black people back to Africa. You know, if I wear a shirt like that, of course it's going to cause controversy. Of course it's going to inflame emotions. Well, in my opinion, you deliberately wear something that's controversial You don't have a right to bitch because somebody calls you out on it. Well, I've run my mouth long enough. It's just something I had to share with y'all. So I would like for you to go to WKRN.com and read this for yourself. See what they have to say. Folks, have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.